My Duval didn't work. My Duval. What happened to it? All right, we're here. We're live. We're chatting it up. We're getting ready for prime time, baby. What's up, Godslayer? What's up, Eric? Getting pumped up for tonight, boys. I wasn't going to do this, but Eric, he talked me into it. He didn't have to talk me into it. He really just said, wish you'd go live today. Wish you'd go live today. Look at the shirt. Look at it, boys. James, what's up? What's up? So I got a 2X. The shirt is a little baggy on me. I guess it's a good thing, right? But yeah, look at the shirt. Look at the and look at the new chair. Look at the new chair. It's a little smaller. It's got a footrest though. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. If we beat the Chiefs, we're definitely a top 5 teams. I agree, man. 4-1, leaving this game 4-1. We definitely have to be. We've talked about it before. We talked about it on the Pick'em show. Chiefs, Seahawks, Rams in London. We got 3 difficult games. I would like to win all 3 of them, but if we can win 2 out of the 3, especially tonight in prime time, I think the Jags have a solid chance of winning more than 10 games. It's been a while since we've won 10 plus games. It's been a while. And with the Colts playing good football, man, I hate to say it, the Colts, they're playing good football. We have to play better football. Exactly, man. Yeah, these new coaches, the new GM, Tony Baselli, man, they've turned it around for us, man. Couldn't ask for really a better trio of guys that have automatically come in and just turned a better trio of guys. Hold on. Gotta mute myself there. They've come in and they just automatically turned everything around. Doug came in and it took a little bit of time for us to get hyped up. But we immediately felt the hype with these 3 guys, and it's proving to be legit. So people put us in the likes of the Falcons and the Texas when we beat the Chiefs. I can't wait to laugh in Doubt's faces. Me too, man. Me too. Doug Peterson ended up being bad because he was full of himself. He didn't want to admit that he was wrong with Press Taylor. He threw Mike Caldwell under the bus. Whatever. I thought Mike Caldwell was great. But yeah, no, I guess all of that had to lead to now, right? It all had to lead to this moment just because I feel like Liam and James and Tony taking over. I feel like that's destiny. It's destiny. But yeah, here's what needs to happen. We need to win more than 10 games this year. And then next year, we got to do it again. We got to get to the playoffs back to back. We need to prove to, the city and the fans that aren't as locked in. We need to prove to the media and just the guys that have been on the team for a little while. Trevor, Trayvon, Josh Hines, Allen, ETN, a lot of those guys, they need to prove it to themselves too, that they're good enough. And with these new coaches, they can get to that next level and make plays and win games. The Colts did get good all of a sudden, but hey, that I feel like that helps us in a way. It's got to keep us, 10 toes down, moving forward. Every game has to be a win. If the Colts are playing well, that just means we've got to play well. and we gotta do better than them. When it comes time to play them twice at the end of the season, we gotta win. Um, it's got to push us. Your score predictions 28-24. I made my prediction on Pick'ems. Honestly, can't remember what it was because my memory sucks. But weather could be a factor. But it looks like rain's going to clear up at 2 o'clock today in Jacksonville and stay clear through the remainder of the evening. So as long as they keep that field dry now, um, it's going to be a comfortable game tonight. 78 by the end of the game. It'll be 77. Nice, comfortable game for the boys. Yeah, it's unfortunate for Anthony Richardson. Understandable. It is what it is. Not every QB can come in and be great and stay great. I don't think they gave him enough time, but that's just how the new NFL is. If you're not producing at a high level immediately, they throw you to the curb. They A lot of our fans want to do that with Trevor, but they don't understand that he's still only 25 years old and this is his third coaching staff, right? He hasn't had a chance to get comfortable. O-line's fine. They have a clear-cut running back. Pittman and others are pretty well. Yeah, I mean, the Colts have a good game. I predicted at the beginning of the season that the Colts were going to be better than the Texans. Didn't think they were going to be this good, but I knew what they were doing. I could see what the Colts were building up to. Travis Hunter needs to play a little better. Tell me why. Tell me how he needs to play a little bit better. Godslayer, tell me how he needs to play a little bit better, because I feel like he's playing really well on defense, and the offense itself just isn't, you know, turning its gears like it should. So I don't blame him for his offensive woes, but he's playing very well on defense. Does he have a turnover? No. But is he locking guys down? Absolutely. I think Travis Hunter's playing fantastic, especially for playing both sides of the ball. He made a huge play for us against San Francisco to get a big first down when it was third down and long. That penalty that lost us the Bengals game, that shouldn't have been called. He locked that guy down. It was good coverage. So me personally, I think Travis Hunter's playing fantastic football. Yeah, I mean, he gives up some plays. Not every player is gonna be 100% perfect on every play, but he's playing great, especially considering that he has to play both sides of the ball. I think he's playing fantastic. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Also, I don't do this often. I am live currently on Twitter. I don't know how many people we're gonna have rolling through Twitter, but I'm leaving this conversation open for anybody who wants to jump in and talk about it. Yes, the next game we play against the Texans will be in Houston. Right. I listen. I say we put a lot of money into Trevor. Yes, things haven't worked out the way we wanted them, but I think with this new coaching staff, and I even said it at the beginning of the season, I don't expect for Trevor to come right out of the gate this year. People are like, this is his year. He's got to show up or you got to get rid of him. No, 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 no. Next year is that year. His second year in Liam Cohen's system, that's when you have to be super critical of everything Trevor Lawrence is doing. Right now, at 3-1, he's doing what is asked of him. Yes, has he thrown some picks? Of course. Has Patrick Mahomes thrown some interceptions? Yeah. Has CJ Stroud thrown interceptions? Yeah. But Trevor is doing what he needs to do. He's managing the game. He's getting the ball out efficiently. There have been a lot of drops. There's going to be mistakes. It happens. So, yeah. Now, do I want him to have a breakout game tonight? Absolutely. I think it's his birthday. Birthday boy Trev. Maybe we'll see some good stuff tonight. But what I mainly want to see out of Trevor tonight is, how he handles the football, how he handles the pressure, the situation. Even if he doesn't have a super flashy game, as long as he has a solid game, I would like no turnovers, but at minimum, very minimum, maybe, one turnover. But our defense would have to do more. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying I want him to have a turnover. I'm saying shit happens. It's prime time. The Chiefs are going to be balling out just like I expect the Jags to be balling out. This is going to be a tough game. So, but I think our defense is better than their defense. And I think our run game's better. I think we have better offensive weapons. They just gotta get it together. For this draft, I'm not even worried about draft. This is only week 5. I'm not even worried about it. I don't think about it. If we let go of Trevor, they expect a guy like Arch to come in and do better. Plus, we don't have our first-round pick, so, what the fuck do they want? Yeah, exactly. I mean, Arch, I don't think is going to be a first-round guy. He's not playing like first-round talent. But, I don't get rid of Trevor. I mean, look what happened with Daniel Jones. He went to a new team, got new life in him. And that's what would happen to Trevor. Trevor would go somewhere else. He'd get some new life, and he'd ball out with a new team. Do we want to get rid of that? Absolutely not. I've seen his talent. I know what he does. Became a Jags fan since you were 3. I became a Jags fan when I was 6, maybe 7 years old. But that was back in the 90s. I've been a fan pretty much the entire length of the Jags NFL career. I came in late. I wasn't watching the games at 5 years old, but yeah, once I was like 6 or 7, started watching football with my brother and my dad. That's when I became a thing with the Jags. Oh, you were hoping Discord chat would be open. I got it. I didn't know. I got you, big dog. I got you. Which, you know what? I'm going to keep it. You know what? No. You know what? Nah, you know what? I'm going to open up I'm going to open that one up. It's open. It's open. What's up, Jay Baby? Gretzky, what's up? Do the Jags have a tough schedule this season? Yeah, I mean, our next 3 games are tough. We got Chiefs tonight in prime time. We've got the Seahawks at home next week. Still tough. But then we go to London and face the Rams. These next 3 games are crucial. Crucial games. I hope we get like 11 wins, maybe somewhere like that. Listen, 10, 11, 12 wins would absolutely be insane. I think 12 wins would get pretty much the entire fan base going. I think a lot of the fan base expected 8 or 9 wins. If we get 11, 12, I think that's solid. Want to let you guys know, though, I am live currently now. Going to be live just for a little while, chatting it up with you guys. And then tonight, probably going to go live around 7 p.m., about an hour ahead. Just so we can start talking a little bit more, getting closer to the primetime game. But I'll be live for the entire game tonight. What's up, BTJ Lover? I think the Chiefs overlook Trevor and focus on eating too much this game, allowing Trevor to have his best game this season. They're not overlooking Trevor at all. Only a fool would overlook Trevor. They know what he's about. They know what he can do. Down by 12 points in fantasy football. I have Tyson Campbell left. Oh, you got you got defensive players in your league. Okay. I like that. Hey, a Tyson Campbell interception would be nice, right? He hasn't played the greatest, but I think Tyson Campbell's had some solid games. I'd like to see him get a turnover tonight. Godslayer, the refs are always going to screw over the Jags, right? James Gladstone said it best. They're not going to give us anything. We've got to take it. So from now on, I'm not even worried about 2017 AFC Championship game. I'm looking to the future. I want this team to get to the Super Bowl. Wish I took today off, but I'm watching you from work right now. Hey, just get hyped. Just get hyped. I know work's probably going a little slow for you guys. It's all right. It's all right. Hey, I got in a good 2-mile walk this morning. I got about 5,000 steps in this morning. I'm going to get some more steps in before tonight's game. Take a shower, get ready, put on my my throwback, and get ready for the game tonight. What's up, Aiden? That Travis Hunter touchdown gonna feed media families. Oh, man. Whew. When that happens, man, just imagine getting a pick 6 from Travis, or even just a pick in general, and then a touchdown. Ooh, man. Two miles in the morning is a big dub. Nice work. I appreciate it. Trying to get back locked in. I was doing really, really well. I lost a lot of weight. Then I had my toenails removed. Don't want to get into that. And then I had cellulitis. So I gained a little bit of weight back. I'll admit. It's all right. But I'm locking back in. We're losing more weight. We're getting back in it. I mean, still, even this 2X is still a little big on me, you know? Eric, what's up?
It's good, man. Excited for this game.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
All right, so I wanted to address, because you brought it up. I'm not sure who was in chat that said they need to see more from Travis, and you brought up really good points. And I'm not trying to dogpile on the guy, but I mean, he's been playing great DB, right? And there's what, 5 other targets on the offense that and if you can't get Brian Thomas going, he's your number one. I know you drafted Travis to be like an alpha, but you already had an alpha receiver. And if your alpha can't get going, right, it's hard to establish a game plan to get the other guy involved. I mean, the guy converted a 3rd and 24 last week. What else do you want from him, right? And as far as like the DBs, if he's not getting an interception, it means they're not throwing towards him, right?
Absolutely. And I've mentioned that. The offense itself hasn't really got fully going. And once it does, then you're going to start seeing more from Travis. Once BTJ gets comfortable, once Trevor gets comfortable.
Yep.
And listen, I know you people are probably like, well, he should be comfortable already. Like we've talked about, this is his third system.
Yep.
He didn't really play a lot with BTJ last year because he was injured. So he's still trying to get that, going. Then he's never played with De'Ami Brown. He's never played with Travis Hunter. Tim Patrick, he's trying to get the rhythm down pat with these new guys because he's never been able to just have a good, solid couple seasons back to back with these guys.
And the other thing is if the running game is working as well as it is, Liam's gonna lean on that, right? Why would he not lean on the run game?
Yeah,
right? Chew up the clock, and you're still scoring points. We've been down for all of 5 minutes of gameplay this entire season. The offense is working. It may not be perfect, but it's working.
Right.
So, Travis is going to get his touches. He's going to show. I personally tonight, I don't want to see him on offense. I want to see him on defense because I think he's our best bet against Xavier Worthy.
If worthy plays. We still don't know. There was some
From what I've heard,
inflammation.
it's he's going to play.
Okay.
That's the latest I've heard. So
That's fine. Let him play. I like to play teams at their. Well, I'm not playing them. I like to watch the Jags play teams at their best, because if we win, then there's no excuses, even though there will be excuses.
Always excuses.
They always make excuses.
The only way you get the excuses shut up is to keep winning.
Right.
And that's what the Jaguars are doing so far in the first quarter of the season. Just winning.
BTJ Lover says Josh gets 1.5 sacks today. I'd like to see more, honestly. If Trayvon doesn't play, especially, you need that extra pressure from Josh. I told Eric earlier, BJ Green needs to step up and have a huge game. I don't know how much they're going to play him, but I'm sure he'll have some rotation. Smoot is a great player. We know that, so he should be able to step in. And I honestly think we'll see Josh Allen a little bit more on the left side since Trayvon's out. And guess who?
Juwan. I want him to get him all the false starts.
Me too. I think he could dominate Taylor. I think he could dominate Taylor for sure.
Yeah. You're gonna get. I foresee there's gonna be multiple offsides on the offense.
Yeah.
Because Juwan's gonna be half step back in his stance because he's trying to accommodate for just gonna be manhandled by Josh tonight.
Yep. James, we've already had Jordan DeLugo on the channel, but I'll be honest with you. What we do over here is a little bit different, and not everybody in the Jags community likes how positive and how excited and everything that we get. So I'm being straight up with you.
We're doing our thing.
We're doing our thing. We're doing our thing. Trust me, I've reached out to people, but not everybody really likes what we've got going on here. We are super positive. We dick ride a little bit, I'll admit it. But we want our team to do well. We don't like to just preemptively say, "Oh, our team's going to be shit." We are positive. We will legitimately, and every time we do pick'ems, Eric always says it. It's not who you got, but by how much. We always pick the Jags to win. We always, especially me, I'm always saying the Jags are going to win by like 40 fucking points. I like to hype myself up. I like to hype the team up. So yeah, we do things a little bit different. We do have some people on the channel. We've got some people lined up to come on the channel. But we do things a little bit different, and sometimes people don't like that. Gretzky, Dewey will ball for sure. I agree. I think Dewey's going to do fantastic.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited for Dewey tonight.
Is anyone inactive today?
Towards the other ones, right? Like, it's just
exactly
a little different.
Yeah,
right? Like
no shade.
Jordan likes to be reporter type. He likes to be based in realism, and that's fine. We're fandom, right? We're that fan. We want to. Listen, the Jags have been bad for so long that it's easy to go negative, even when things are going right. We're 3-1. What is there to be negative about?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
No, Jags by 1 million tonight, baby. Prime time. Trevor's birthday. Trevor's birthday.
25, right? 25 or 26? Finally 26, maybe? Still, super young, man. Like, he's in his 5th year, and he's as young as guys in their 2nd year.
You know what I should have done? I should have sent my Duval Dave shirt a couple weeks ago. I should have sent one to the Jags mailroom and put Trevor's name on it and been like, "This is for Trevor's birthday." And it would have been cool if he would have got my shirt. I should have done that.
Yeah, well, you can do it for there's other people's birthdays.
Yeah, true. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Or you can do it for Christmas or Halloween.
Very true. Yeah. We win today, we'll be tied for first in the AFC. Three-way
tie, baby.
Not just the South. Yeah. That's what I said, man. The Colts are playing good football. We have to play better football than them.
Yeah.
But I like the competition. It keeps it, lights a fire.
Not to look too far ahead, but I could foresee both of those Colts games getting flexed into either a game of the week, 4 o'clock slots or even a Sunday night slot.
Absolutely.
If both teams keep doing what they're doing, which I think we can. I heard you say earlier, we definitely have a tough sledding coming up before the bye. We've got this game, then we've got to turn around and host Seattle, and then we go out to London to play the Rams.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's three home games in a row, which means the back half of our
a lot of
schedule,
away games coming up.
There's going to be away games, so you got to be ready.
Rhett said pick'ems were shredded this week. Home. Absolutely, they were. Absolutely, they were.
Get them at home while you can.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, let's go undefeated at home and then win us a few away games.
Yep, we've already got one under our belt.
Texans and Colts got bye weeks this week. Good. Let's go ahead and jump a game ahead. The Colts.
Yeah, get a half game lead on them.
Yeah, exactly. Most of America should be pulling for us tonight. They probably are. Most of America does hate the Chiefs.
I'll say they'll pull for us, but they don't expect us to win.
They don't
just like the Niners fans last week. They're like, you lost to the Jags. You lost to the Jags. It's the Jaguars. They're a poverty franchise. Why'd you lose to the Jags? Blah. Like
because they don't know. They don't know.
That's the perception, and we gotta. The only way to change that perception is to do what they're doing right now and continue doing it. So.
Yep. Godslayer can't wait for the rivalry jerseys next year. I mean, neither. I'm curious to see how they're going to look, especially since we're probably getting new jerseys anyways next year.
I have to imagine that they're just going to be the black alternates from the early 2000s. I can't imagine they would do much more than that, right? The gold didn't work. It's meme, and I mean I want a gold jersey from the Color Rush era, but obviously just for meme's sake, I was not a fan of that one, and I don't know, I don't care for the white helmet, right? So just keep it. I would like to see the pearlescent one that they broke out. You remember how like it was black, but when the light
had the teal, yeah, I love that.
Give me that one again. That would be nice.
Yeah. Rhett says, I want a teal helmet. I also want like an all teal helmet. I think that would be really cool, especially with like a gold face mask. I think that would look nice.
Yeah. I would like a Saint gold, right? Like a gold one with the actual prowler, like the whole Jaguar body.
Yeah.
Instead of just the head.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We'll probably get some like Jaguar print one.
Oh, you meant they got you got bye weeks as in free games versus Ravens and Raiders. Oh, I got you. I thought you were saying they got bye week coming up this week.
That's something that they could do is do the black pearlescent, and like when the light shines on it, you can kind of see like Jaguar spots, kind of like a black Jaguar.
Yeah.
That would be good.
That would be cool. I like that. How are we feeling though, guys? How are you? I know everybody's a little antsy. I'm antsy. Listen, I've been up since 7:00 this morning, and it just seems like it's only been like 4.5 hours, but it feels like it's been all day. It's crazy.
It's hard to be at work right now, man.
Yeah.
It's can't concentrate and just like fiending for football right now.
Yeah.
Going all Sunday, so it was a weird sensation. I mean, it was a good little break, before the Monday night game.
Yeah.
Got to enjoy the weekend a little bit. Not that we haven't been able to enjoy every Sunday, right? Like we said. I mean, we're a bad PI call from being 4-0.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Oh, 4-0 would be nice going into this game, but again,
this is definitely a game where we can't allow the refs to give the Chiefs an opportunity to win, right? As much as we talked about how we shouldn't have been put ourselves in that spot against the Bengals, we can't do that this week because
absolutely.
What you said, this ref team is the Chiefs are undefeated when they
exactly
make the calls, right? Yeah.
We've been playing good first quarter football this year. We need to do the same thing tonight, but then we need to keep our foot on the gas. Don't let up. Just keep pounding touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. Just keep going. Let's get takeaways. Once you get that first takeaway, that should put we've got at least 3 in every game so far. That first turnover and that first touchdown should automatically just be fuel, because this team, especially Trevor, knows going up against the Chiefs, especially in big games, that divisional round, in the playoffs.
I'm curious. I'm
It's
curious if
huge.
anybody in chat is like in Jacksonville and like what the vibe is like out there. I'm sure there's because the Chief fans always travel well, right? Any team
Yeah.
that wins like they have been in the last few years, their fans are going to follow. So I remember like the Monday night game against the Bengals. I was like, man, I was a little disappointed with how many Bengals fans there were. So I'm hoping tonight is not a neutral site game,
I
but like
know.
the people of Jacksonville actually show up for this one.
Yeah. I know. Speaking of, how does the city feel? Freaking Charlotte area, they're going crazy right now. You would think they would won the Super
You
Bowl,
think they won the
beating
Super
the
Bowl?
beating the
Yeah.
Dolphins, man. Which is fine, that let them. I
Let 'em
I
have
get
their-
that I get that
let
they're
'em have their
excited.
win.
I know how it feels to crave a win, and then once you get it, I know how it feels. So yeah, let them be.
Right. Yeah.
Third quarter's
Right.
been our weaker quarter. Yeah, it has.
Yeah, and we've come out of the halves kind of slow.
Yeah. Second quarter too always seems a little Just seems like we bogged down a little bit second quarter, and then fourth quarter we'd lock in and get it done.
And really, if we set the tone in the first, and then able to close out in the fourth, I mean that is a recipe for success. As long as second and third quarters don't blow up in our face.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I gotta walk back into the office. I'll be in chat. So.
All right, dude.
Yep. Oop.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, you don't have much longer, Eric. You don't have much longer.
Yep, half the day. I've got half a day left.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Duval.
Duval. Duval.
Right.
Nick, what's up, man? Liam and the Jags gave away a bunch of tickets and big ticket discounts. Yeah, I saw that, man. I really wanted to be able to go to the game tonight. It didn't work out, but I will be live tonight for all the people that cannot be at the game and that need a good hangout chat. With some fellow Jags fans. I know I can't show the game. But it is prime time. Most everybody's going to be able to. So if you just want to have another, like, you have the game on, then have me next to it, just a way to chat with the excitement, just make you feel like you're with a bunch of buddies or at the game, cut me on. We're going to have everybody in the Discord. We're going to have the Discord going tonight. So if you guys want to join the Discord, that link should be in the description, or I can do this. Join the Discord. We're going to be hanging out with everybody. If you are a member of the channel, you can chat with us live during the game. But anybody can still come in and join the chat in the Discord and all that stuff. So imagine we win by 2 scores. 10 plus would be insane, man. 10 plus would be insane. We were excited after beating the Dolphins in London after that losing streak. Totally agree. Totally agree. But yeah, we're going to be hyped up tonight, boys. We're going to be this is a game that I would say this is a must-win game. This is a statement game. We need to make our mark on the league tonight. Jags Seahawks next week may get flexed if we win. That'd be cool too. Another prime time would be insane. Hyped as well, man. We got 8 hours. 8 hours. I know everybody's nervous. Everybody's hyped. It's gonna be an insane day. An insane day, indeed. I'm going to scroll through Twitter here, see if I get any updates on anything. When do we get reports today? It'll be a little bit later, maybe after 4 o'clock. Yeah, listen, like I said, it's got to fuel the fire for the Jags. our players need to see like, oh shit, you know, this is a close division. We got to lock in. Devin Lloyd getting at least a pick tonight. Give it to me. Flexing technically would help the Seahawks, though, based on time difference. Yeah, it would give them extra time. All right, no updates on Twitter as of yet for anybody. Connor, what's up, man? Pack the bank, baby. Listen, like I said, I can't be there. But damn it, if you can go, if you are going, be loud. Get excited. Scream. Show the team and then show the Chiefs also that you're there. You're supporting the Jags. This is our team, baby. It's time to step up for them. They're stepping up for us, 3-1. Let's step up for them and support. So if you are going or you can go, please do so and be loud about it. Get to the stadium early if you can. Do everything you can. Got a good feeling about tonight. Never thought I would say that against the Chiefs. I got a good feeling too. Listen, call it hype, call it excitement, you know, call it delusion. Some people call it delusion. I don't give a shit. I am excited. I cannot wait to watch this game. It'll be a good game with good teams, but there is no real implications to the season, this outcome. Yeah, no, absolutely. But, you know, this is a statement. If we lose, yeah, we're 3-2. But if we win, we're 4-1, and we beat the Chiefs, a team that was in the Super Bowl last year and many years for the past few years. So this is a statement. I'm about to hear Duval after every score. Absolutely. I think the Cards literally fumbling that game was actually a good thing. Callahan keeps his job for another week. I was talking about the Seahawks game. Oh, Seahawks game. Okay. Yeah, this game's huge. The Seahawks game, yeah, you know, we'd be if we win tonight, 4-1 going up against the Seahawks. A loss isn't terrible, but you know, if you can win that game too, you're 5-1. So I want to keep that mindset going. Just imagine the city and the fans tonight, man. Whew. That's what I'm looking forward to after a win, is just the excitement. If we win, being 4-1 is like winning the Super Bowl for us. Absolutely, but we got to keep that good feeling riding, man. I really want to win 10 plus games this year. Give Travis Kelce a cup check with Trayvon's club. That'd be funny. Birthday boy Trev. Let's get 11. I love it. I said it this stream. 12 wins would make a lot of... And there should be no Jaguar fan doubters, right? But there are. There are. And as a fan, I feel like, and this is me personally, I feel like going into every season, you got to have the mindset that your team is going to win every single game. Is it going to happen? No. Should you think it's going to happen? Absolutely. And, you know, I just feel like every fan should be that way, and I know that that's impossible. Nobody's gonna have the same feelings as me, but I've always loved the Jags, man. I'm always gonna hype them up no matter what. I don't care, win or lose. It's my team. I don't give a shit. Trevor plays good on his birthday. He doesn't play often on his birthday, but yeah. What's up, Ding Dong? I do, absolutely. Yeah, you're in the Discord. You've been chatting it up in the Discord. Appreciate it. Again, join the Discord. Trying to get that thing a little bit more lively over there, so join in. 3 touchdowns from Trevor tonight. I'm expecting BTJ to show up tonight. Me as well. Me as well. This team's past has ingrained a lot of negativity in the fan base. I get it. I know. I get it, and I understand that. I've just always had a different connection with the Jags, I guess. Yeah. Well, a lot of fans don't want this to be like false hope. They don't want to feel like shit after a bad loss, and I understand. But I always get excited for the next week, no matter what. Feel like 8:15 can't come soon enough. I know it's going to be a long day, Nathan. It is going to be an extremely long day. We still have 8 hours. Travis Hunter is going for 200 yards. Receiving, dude? That'd be crazy. Then he will have definitely arrived at that point if that happens. And then also play on defense. It's crazy. I'd rather see him lock down on defense and then have BTJ have an insane day. I want to see BTJ go crazy tonight. I want to see Travis Etienne go crazy tonight. I haven't seen anything on Diami yet, but I am keeping an eye on Twitter for that. I haven't been more nervous for a game since the playoffs against the Chiefs. That was nerve-wracking. Like I said, I always expect the Jags to win in my mind. I have more confidence tonight than I did. And it was probably more nerves then, but absolutely tonight, I'm way more excited. I have a really good feeling about tonight. So, the only time I wanted the Jags to lose was to get T-Law. I still wanted them to do well, but lose otherwise. I'm always positive on the Jags. I understand. You want the players that you feel like can come in and help out. And T-Law definitely has. Are there things that he needs to clean up? Absolutely. But I think he's our guy. No news on Trayvon yet. I know he was doing some light practicing with the club. We'll see how that plays out. Even though you're a Panthers fan, you're getting a Travis Hunter jersey for Christmas. That's what we like to hear, baby. I'm actually getting a Luke Kuechly jersey. Sheila's dad, my wife's dad, is a huge Panthers fan. He said he got me a stitched Luke Kuechly jersey, and I got to get it. He wants a Trevor throwback jersey, so I'm ordering him a Trevor throwback, and we're going to exchange those. I think the offense can get it done with BTJ, Parker, Strange, ETN, Tootin. Oh, yeah. I'm expecting a lot of big plays from all the running backs tonight. Xavier Worthy being questionable could be huge for the Jags tonight. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit ago. I think he does play, but is he going to be at a, is he going to be able to play at a super high level? We'll see. I also think Travis is a better cornerback than Campbell, and I'm still a big fan of Tyson. Same here. I agree with that. But I do love Tyson, man. I hate that things haven't gone his way, especially with the injuries and stuff like that. But I like Tyson. He's got raw talent, but he hasn't had. And again, things have been slowly changing for him with correct coaching. I just don't think Tyson has had a great coach yet that can help him turn that raw talent into, just consistent play. And I think right now that's happening with him. So, Diami's one of our best wide receivers in the middle of the field. I agree. I would love to see Diami play tonight. I think that helps us out a lot. I feel like Tyson played well against Houston. Yeah, he only let up that one touchdown pass, and at that point we still won 17-10. So whatever. He played great otherwise. Yes, Campbell is is a great tackler. That Panthers game got me with 6 heart attacks. I know I didn't watch it, but I kept up with a lot of people, you included in the Discord. I know you guys were excited. Think Hunter Long gets another touchdown today? I absolutely can see that also. I would love to see a big Brenton Strange tutty. Let's make that happen tonight. And not only because I've got him in fantasy, but I want to see him have a huge game either way. Feel like tonight's going to be low scoring for sure. It could be. I mean, the weather is clearing up for the day. It's not supposed to rain after 2 p.m., and it's not going to rain tonight. At least that's what the weather is showing currently. Don't see Diami on the injury report. Good. Let me search. Yeah. What's up, Black and Teal? I like the positivity. It's refreshing, especially for my own guys. Hey, man, that's what I said. We're super positive on this channel. I'm always Jags first. I don't care if things are going terribly. You know, we're super positive. My mindset is always positive when it comes to the Jags. Always. Yeah, thank you, Eric. Guys, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do. If you are not currently subscribed to my channel, subscribe, join the Discord. Listen, man, I try to give you guys as much of an avenue to have a good, fun hangout spot. I'm trying my best. I want this channel to grow with nothing but positive Jags fans here, you know. Let's turn those frowns upside down when it comes to the Jags. You know, this is a good place to come in and just feel good about the team. I mean, look what happened back in 2022 when I first started streaming Jaguars content. Right? Doug Peterson came in. You know, it was a slow start to the season, and all of a sudden it picked up. And I just feel like things just were positive that year. And same this year. Positivity is working out for us. I think I was watching years ago when we were waiting for a head coach hire after Urban. Yeah, I did. That's this channel blew up a little bit because I was doing the coaching watch. Jags coach watch. Dave and I grew up away from Duval. We were living in Jags fan deserts. There are dozens of us. Dozens. You were right. And I'm going to be good friends with I'm Pickle Vic from the Discord. Yeah, Vic. So Vic was actually friends with my wife before me and her started dating a long time ago. Me and Sheila started dating like 14 years ago. We've been married for 11 years. Sheila introduced me to Vic, and me and Vic hit it off immediately. We became friends immediately. I love Vic. He's a good guy. And he's a huge Panthers fan, so. So refreshing to actually see progress. I agree. Would have loved to make the trip from Daytona if the tickets weren't so expensive. I know. I wanted to go. We thought about going to this game tonight. Sheila couldn't get off work. Things didn't work out the way we wanted it to. But we're also trying to save money. We're moving to Florida. A trip like tonight, me and Sheila, we would have tossed $500 on tickets. Another couple $100 on a hotel room for 1 or 2 nights, and then gas money, food, and all that stuff. We would have dropped $1,000 on a trip, and we were about to do it, but we're saving money. We're saving money. Them Jags making national headlines all week about tonight. Win over KC, 32 Jags, Chiefs 17. Let's go, Jamie. I like that score. I would absolutely love to see 32 points from the Jags tonight. You'll have the same mood. Got to save that money for a home playoff game. Oh man, yeah. I will definitely be going to a home playoff game. If we can get it done to where we have some home playoff games, I'm going to one for sure. Even if Sheila can't go, Eric, we gotta go together. If the Jags win tonight, the narrative changes around the league. Absolutely. I think the Jags automatically, especially after the weekend that the NFL saw, man, Jags could jump up into the top 5. Top 5 would be absolutely insane. Fun fact, I've never been to a Panthers game in Carolina, but I have in Atlanta. I've been to a few Panthers games over my lifetime. Not a lot, because, again, I'm not a Panthers fan. I do only live like 35 minutes from the stadium, though. And last year, I actually went to Atlanta's stadium for the first time to see the preseason game with them and the Jags. That's a nice stadium. I enjoyed that. It was about a 4.5-hour trip. Could have been a lot less, but once you get into Atlanta, traffic is terrible, especially on a game day. No powerhouse in the league, it feels. Until tonight, Nathan. Your Jacksonville Jaguars are going to become the NFL's new powerhouse. No undefeated teams left. This feels like the earliest that has taken place. Yeah, you're right. Week 5, no undefeated teams. Seems very early for that. Let me hop back over here on Twitter for a quick second. A lot of hyped up people. I love to see it. Oh, here we go. NFL said make your pick. Nate the Great says, hope they both lose. Okay, get out of here. Casey is bad, but Jax is worse. Does this person even watch football? Okay, I can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. There's too many stupid people that dwell on Twitter. Probably has been discussed. Would love to see as many ETN carries as possible. Same here. I think the more ETN keeps running the ball well, the better our offense overall is going to get. So keep it going for sure. I did terrible on my pick'ems this week. Me too. I haven't even looked, but I can tell you it's terrible. I can tell you it's terrible. Where am I seeing this? It is the NFL posted who's winning. They posted KC versus Jax and then said who's winning. I can't read any of that. Oh, just a heads up, Tom Grassi tends to rate at halftime for smaller channels. Yeah, he's actually rated me multiple times, like Eric just said. Only do it for channels with subscriber only mode off. I'll leave subscriber mode off tonight. But but I got to be prepared because those bots like to come in. So, Travis Etienne's brother plays for us, and I have mixed reviews on him. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't always going to be a top pick, but I think Trevor Etienne has a good chance of being just a good special teams guy and, backup running back. The Pick'ems was bad, not the raids. Yeah. You're right, Nathan. We could be. But it's all right. It's all right. We gotta use that as fuel as well. Yeah, Tom's always been cool, man. I mean, Tom kind of does what most people don't do, right? That's why he's found success doing this. Most people that tend to do this, they try to be like reporters and they try to do like the breaking news videos and stuff like that. Tom's just having fun with it, man. And that's what we kind of like to do here. I'm not trying to be first. I'm trying to be the best I can be at this. I just want to have a good, fun community. I don't care about being first. I just want people to come in here and enjoy the content that I'm dishing out, I'm still salty at Trevor Etienne after he left my Gators for Georgia for a ring. He never won the ring. Yeah, it's going to be like that in college for a while. You're going to get to 10K. I believe in you. My goal for this season alone is just 5K. If I could get 5,000 subscribers by the end of this season, I'd be happy. I'm at 3254 right now. So again, any chance I can get to take. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it. Look at the merch. Look at the merch. I'm not pushing the merch either. If you guys want a shirt, you can get a shirt. If you don't want a shirt, you don't have to get a shirt. I wanted a shirt. A couple people else wanted a shirt. We got a shirt. Should get some good shorts out of this game. Absolutely. My last short that I posted, the one with the Devin Lloyd short, did fairly well. It's at 17,000 views. When's the cider shirts coming out? I can have those come out soon. I might not like strictly advertise those, but for the people that know the inside joke, I'll have them ready. I understand, Ding Dong. It's okay. Listen, the shirts are just for the people that want to support me a little bit further. That's all it is. The record being 14-3. I'll take that all day. All day, every day. Taylor Swift is at Jack's Beach. Uh-oh. She gonna be at the game tonight? We gotta win now. We absolutely gotta win now. Great, now I feel bad. No, don't feel bad. It is what it is. You're a Panthers fan. Panthers are not real cats. They refer to large cats, most commonly jaguars. Yeah. A panther is a jaguar, just with different hair follicles. Just from different environments. Need to take her to Moncrief for some barbecue. Britton Strange's going to make her rethink her choices. Yep, should have taken the better tight end, Not the old, washed-up tight end. Could have been some BS post on X then. Oh, he thought T. Swift had an appearance on a show tonight, unless it's pre-recorded. Yeah, I absolutely have no idea. Whether she's at the game or not. If she's at the game, whatever. It's going to bring even more, just craziness to the game. But we got to win either way. It's in Jacksonville. We're 3-1. Let's go 4-1 and let's make them 2-3. How about that? Travis knows he doesn't need to work anymore. He knows it. Why put your body through it anymore? Yeah, I know. And we've said it before. He's trying to get in. He's, dipping his toes a little bit into acting. Jags are rocking their classic uniforms today, and I'm ready for that. Yeah, every time they wear the throwbacks, I'll be wearing mine. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I washed my throwback for tonight. Don't know if I should have washed it. We'll see. Hopefully she doesn't throw a drink in a fan's face like the Panthers owner. I hope she does. Hey, they need to show her that the ladies down in Duval don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? My wife's from Jacksonville. She was born in Duval County. She don't play that shit. She'd fight Taylor Swift. Gator don't play no shit. I'm from Carolina. The Carolina Panthers suck. I've been riding with Jacksonville since 1995. Same here. I've lived in North Carolina pretty much my whole life, minus a few, work endeavors, military stuff like that. But I've lived here pretty much my entire life, but I've always been a Jags fan. I don't hate the Panthers, though. No, I was never stationed in Jax, but that's why my wife was born in Jacksonville. Um, Sheila's dad was in the Navy, and he was stationed in Jacksonville for 10 years, 10 plus maybe. But yeah, he was stationed there. She was born in Jacksonville. He's from North Carolina, though. So that's where me and Sheila met, was in school in North Carolina. It just worked out perfectly that she's from Jacksonville and was born in Jacksonville. So getting her to be a Jags fan was not difficult at all. My dad got stationed there, so we moved there in 1989. Hey, he might know Sheila's dad. There's always a chance. Sheila's dad's a good guy. He's a Panthers fan himself, but he wants a. We're getting him a Trevor jersey. He wants a Trevor throwback jersey he can wear. He supports the Jags. Mike, what's up, buddy? Mike, I know you've been busy, brother, but we miss you. I know. It's all good. It's all good. We've had some things change around on the channel a little bit, so it's all good. Mike, listen, you don't have to be here all the time, and you also know that every time we come down to Jacksonville, we're gonna get some lunch. You know that every single time. Your mom was stationed on Cecil Field. Rhett's and my parents might know each other. Yeah, it's always a huge possibility. You were there 2015 to 2023. Okay. Yes, sir, Mike. Let's get the big win tonight, baby.
Duval.
Mike, are you going to the game tonight? Lock down the bank, baby. Oh, there you go. You got to rock the throwback. I'm not rocking my throwback yet, but I will be. Sheila's already got hers on. She wore it to work today. She was ready to rock. She was when I woke up and saw her, she was already wearing it. She was ready to go. Tickets were pricey. Yeah, I know. Me and Sheila almost dropped about $500 to go, and the tickets weren't even great tickets. It was $250 a piece for the nosebleeds, but it would have been worth it. You got your Jags collar shirt on at work. There we go. There we go. Panthers probably have the most boring stadium in the NFL. It's okay. It's not the greatest. Jags is okay too, but it's about they're turning it into a really nice stadium. I can't wait to see that when it's done for sure. Mark Sanchez is now facing a felony charge for everything that happened the other day. Don't know if you guys saw that. That was pretty crazy. Jags have a whole ass pool in their stadium. Don't say a word. Yeah, those are nice. Don't get me wrong. The stadium needs a lot of work, but that is happening currently. We got the deal done to make that happen. They've actually just finished one of the grand staircases that they were talking about. They finished that up. Everything's going to be finished in 2028. Going to be fun to see. I'll be there the first game. It does. It needs a ton of work. Man, how long do you guys want me to stream for? How long do you guys want me to stay on? Oh, shade's the biggest thing, man. The concourses, yeah, they're a little small, but yeah, the shade's huge. The Cardinals coach punched a player? That's pretty cool. About to throw shade on the Chiefs.
Duval.
Let's go, baby. Do you have anything better for that? I don't get off work until 4, so that would be great. Feel bad for the floors on NFL stadiums. They are getting stepped on 24/7. That's where the good cleaning crews come in, man. That's why I've seen a lot of like older guys on the Jags cleaning crew. I feel like you get a job like that, especially if you're a huge like football fan and you just want like a good job that you can just be at a place you enjoy. I bet you those guys love that. And those guys have probably been there for a long time. You know what? I nope, wrong. I could do this. I got my, look at that. I can prop my feet up. We can keep this thing going for a while, you know? Even though my headset, my freaking headset, dude. You want to be the mascot for the Panthers? That'd be cool. It's a good goal, man. Especially if you're young. Start training, man. Those guys got to be nimble, dude. Okay, I'm getting used to this new chair, guys. Bear with me for a minute. Might have to play a little Madden 96. If I had that connected to my computer like I used to have it, I would. Got to get you a wireless headset so you can unplug when you need to. I've got a wireless headset, but you know, it's not as good. But you literally watch the games for free and get paid for it. I mean, I don't get paid a lot at all. This is a passion for me. I don't talk about it a lot, but I am disabled. So yeah, I have the time. Um, do I get paid a lot of money to do it? Absolutely not. Oh, the mascots? Oh yeah, but you got to be in a hot suit, dude. You got to be in a hot suit. I would rather watch the game from home most times than even going, especially, well, when the Jags get the new dome put on. I'll be there all the time, especially living in Florida. I'll be there all the time. No, I need to get an extension though, for sure. This thing literally is like this long. That's not a lot. It's not a lot. I'm ready for the heat if I'm getting paid as much as they do. I'm sure there's fans and stuff inside of the suits. But yeah, being at the game all the time, being a mascot, that'd be a fun gig for sure. You have to be an incredible athlete even still. Look at what Jackson DeVille does. I don't even know who the guy is currently doing it, but that guy's pretty insane. He jumps off, bungee jumps, all kinds of shit, man. He is super athletic. And to do it all in a hot suit in 100-degree weather, that's insane. Yeah, exactly. Our mascot's in a Speedo, man. It's too damn hot. It's absolutely way too hot. I'm still learning some things out with this chair. Every year I've been hyped for the Jaguars since 95. I love this team, and I never understand how some more fans are still negative even if we get a win. Let's go, Duval. I'm the same way, brother. I'm the same way. Win or lose, it's my team. I'm always going to hype up the team no matter what. I've always loved this team, and I'll never stop. Our mascot's in a short sleeve shirt, no pants. Way behind your water, you forgot your water bottle. Whew. It's not good. You guys know I'm always an advocate for drinking more water and eating more fiber. All the time. If you guys have been here more than one time, you probably heard me talk about drinking tons of water and make sure you eat your fiber. I haven't had much fiber today, but I've only had one snack this morning, and it was a fiber bar. 7 grams of fiber already down the hole, dude. Once I go eat here in a little bit, I'm going to eat some eggs and egg whites in a fiber wrap. I'm going to get some protein and some fiber. Then, before the game tonight for dinner, I'm going to get some carbs and protein and fiber. An apple. Hey, apples are pretty good. I'm going to have a banana here in a little bit. I usually eat bananas and grapes. Those are my go-to when it comes to fruit. I love a good apple, though. Granny Smith's my favorite. Can it just be night already? It's 12:30. We got 8 hours. 8 hours. We need some guys like John Henderson getting slapped before the game starts, get them going. Oh, yeah. You're damn right. Oh, Sheila gets the cotton candy grapes all the time. They are very sweet, but they're very good. The one thing I like about them though is they're super juicy, and they got a really good pop. Um, when you bite down. Salt and vinegar chips are okay. They're not my favorite chip ever, but they're good. They're good. I have two of my favorite chips ever. One of them super simple. It's just plain Lay's. Just the regular old classic Lay's chip, the yellow bag. Love those. And then second, well, no, I don't know. These are probably hand in hand. I like the Doritos sweet chili. Those two chips, magnificent. Spicy chips are the best. That's where the sweet chili comes into play. They're not overly spicy, but they have just enough spice, and they're really good. I can't eat near as much anymore. When I do get them, I always have to weigh them out. It's always 28 grams, and it's usually about 150, 160 calories. If I'm ever behind on my calories for the day, and I know I'm not going to eat anything else, then I'll have 2 servings of chips. But that's about it. Miss Vicky's jalapeno, never had it. Never had it. That's another chip that's really good. Pickle chips, like the um, pickle flavored chips. But I can't eat too many of them. The sodium content and that's just you eat one chip and you're like you give the same face as you're eating something sour. It's like they load those bad boys up, dude. As a youngin, I can eat a whole bag of Takis in one sitting. My son likes Takis. We get but he doesn't like super spicy stuff. The ranch Takis, dude, those are really good. Kettle cooked chips are so good. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I've been getting the baked Lays because one serving of those are it's like 120 calories instead of like 160, and the sodium content's a lot lower and all that. So Lay's sweet honey barbecue, those are also really damn good. I've always been a good like I've always been a chip fan. That's one of my favorite snacks. When I'm like watching a movie or something at home, I'll just get me some chips. So I've been getting baked. Hell yeah, brother. Lays? Hell yeah, brother. How did I get everyone to talk about chips? Because chips are delicious, dude. Listen, I might still be a large man, okay? But I have lost like 50 plus pounds. And when we're talking about chips, I could down some chips, dude. Yeah, we have ADHD here too. We'll get off topic, and that's what I like about this channel, right? We can talk Jags, but we can also talk about food. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Autistic and ADHD, you fit in great here, dude. You fit in great here. If we're passing in clicks along with their running game and defense, we're gonna be scary. The 40 burger coming up, I have a feeling. I've been calling a 40 burger, dude. Tonight, I may have went a little crazy on pick'ems, and I may have predicted the Jags score 42 tonight, but it might not be out of the realm of possibility. We could. Good luck tonight. Go Chiefs. Hey, appreciate it. It should be a good game either way, man. Thanks for being a Chiefs ain't giving a 40. I understand that. You probably missed a little bit of that. We get super hyped up here. We get super hyped up here. I tend to way overshoot our score, but I'm a fan. All fans should be that way, man. All fans should automatically be like, my team's gonna win by 100. You know what I'm saying? I think the Ravens defense is bad and the Chiefs offense looked better than it is. Yeah, I mean, I said that at the beginning of the year when we were first talking about everything. I said the Chiefs were going to be a little bit slower than they have been, and that's been the case. They're 2-2. They haven't been playing great football, but they did slap the Ravens. So, you know, the Chiefs aren't going to back down. This is going to be a tough game. Jags 31, Chiefs 24. I don't care what the score is. We could win by a point, dude. I just want the Jags to win. I want to be 4-1. I want to have that good feeling at the end of this game. No offense to Chiefs fans, man, but you guys have had your time in the sun. I want the Jags to have their time in the sun, okay? Even though we're always in the sun because it's hot as hell in Jacksonville. Our time in the sun may be waning, but it ain't gone yet. No, I understand that. That's why I want, like, if the Jags win this game, they're for sure for real. So it's time to steal the show. I'm pumped up either way, man. I'm just I'm hoping for a really good game. This game's going to be the sunset for the Chiefs' kingdom. I just want our passing game to be on point tonight. I want them to find some rhythm, get some stuff going. Maybe prime time is where they unlock that. All right, if I'm going to continue talking, I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to grab another water and I'm going to grab a Coke Zero. Dropped a sub. Good luck tonight, guys. Let's have some fun. Thank you for that sub, man. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Hey, we invite fans of all teams here, so I greatly appreciate it, man. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Titans fan, listen. All right, Jay, what's up, man? My mother is a Tennessee Titans fan, okay? Yes, there is a lot of hatred in my heart for Titans, okay? But there's also a little bit of a soft spot because I love my mother, okay? So, yes, we do welcome fans of all teams. And actually, we don't even have a Titans fan in the Discord. Do you want to be the first? We are a Jags heavy Discord, but we do need we're trying to get at least one fan from every team. So it's a little wrinkly. We're gonna get the wrinkles out, dude. Might have to iron this bad boy here in a little bit. That's how I feel about the Saints. Pop that Titan cherry. It's not going to drop in there. Like that Karate Kid movie with the kid says, get him a body bag. Man, that's how I want us to beat the Chiefs tonight. Me too, man. Me too. Listen, yes, it is the Chiefs, but I want the Jags to make a statement for the entire league, you know? Like, hey, we finally have a good coach, a good GM. We're ready to be a great team that's going to stick around and be in that conversation for a long time. I want tonight to be the beginning of that. So I have Brenton Strange on my fantasy team. He is due to hit pay dirt. I have him on my team as well, Jay. He is on my team as well. I want him to go off. Get me a tutty tonight. Panthers backup running back went for 200 yards and a touchdown yesterday. Nice. I know you guys being down 17-0 yesterday. That had to be. But listen, we know how it goes. The Jags, we were down 28-0 against the Chargers in that playoff game. And then Trevor had an absolute game. All right, let's check out Twitter. Haven't been on here in a minute. Let's see what we got going on. All right, we got some people liking the live stream over there on Twitter. Not too many people chatting on Twitter, though. But it's fine. As long as we get some people that pop in, take a gander, everything helps. If you're going to have a Jag tight end in fantasy, it should be Hunter Long. Yeah. He's having a career, right? His only 2 touchdowns that he's ever scored have gone back-to-back weeks. Hunter Henry. Yeah, my brother's got Hunter Henry. He's not crazy happy with him, but I guess he's doing okay. Who would you rather see go off? Brian Thomas Jr., breakout performance, ETN, or Hines Allen getting those 2 sacks to be all-time sack leader? Josh Hines Allen is going to get that at some point. ETN has had a couple great performances, but we need Brian Thomas Jr. to get back. I want BTJ to have a great game tonight. That's my choice with that. I played fantasy last year, but I didn't this year because I forgot. Yeah, it's all right. Listen, I play fantasy football and we do the pick'ems and stuff, but ultimately it just comes down to the games for me. Like I get locked in when it's time for the Jags to play. That's about it. Everything else, if I lose in fantasy football, I don't care. If my pick'ems don't pan out, I don't care because we're having fun with that stuff. Now the Jags, man, I want them to win. He's a TD merchant, baby. This week has been sinister for survival football. Yeah, this week's been crazy, man. You were last in your league. Hey, man, just keep giving it a go. You'll get it. I feel like I picked a really good team in my fantasy, but I'm 1-3 right now. I'm about to. I might win tonight after tonight's done, but I've got AJ Brown on my team who isn't doing anything. It's all luck, man. It's all luck. So it doesn't matter if you were last in your league. It's really just luck. AJ Brown's one of the best wide receivers in the league. Is he getting a lot of fantasy points? Absolutely not. I've got Josh Allen as my QB. Is he an insane fantasy player this year? No. Has he had a couple of good fantasy games? Yeah, but AJ size, I know. It was nice seeing him leave out of the AFC South and the AFC, actually. Oh yeah, Rhett, I forgot I was going up against you. I'm sorry, man. I don't understand. Like my team is I don't want to say anything that's going to sound terrible. My team has been sucking ass every week, but when I go up against you, it doesn't matter. I don't know why your team has been so bad, man. I'm so sorry. I mean, you've had injuries and stuff too. It sucks. I'm sorry. Man, I'm really up. You got two players and I've got one, and I'm up by 53 points. Oh, Ryan Tannehill, man. That's a name that's been slightly forgotten. I feel like that's ultimately what's going to happen with Daniel Jones. He's going to go the Ryan Tannehill route, right? He comes in, has a little bit of a resurgence, and then all of a sudden, just he'll start to slowly fall back off. I'm sure I can, Jay. I'm sure I can. Listen, I need Cam Little to score 35 points tonight. That's it. That's it. 35 points. Yeah, you can do it. Sheila's losing her game by 22, but she has the Jags defense and Brian Thomas Jr. Could she come back and get a big win against Big Charles? I'm a Panthers fan. Of course I turn off the TV in the first half. Everything can still be found on YouTube. Doesn't mean I want to go find it. Yeah. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to actively seek that out. You know? Jags defense is good for 12 points. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're at 32.55 on the subs. Speaking of Cam, Panthers, Jags, and Titans each have a Cam. Well, Panthers, yeah, former Cam. Yeah, Cam Ward, Cam Newton, Cam Little. We used to have a Cam Robinson. A lot of Cams in the league, dude. I met Cam Newton one time. A lot of you guys don't know that story. I live I live right outside of Charlotte, and there's a radio station here, 106.5, and Sheila's sister's husband, he knows the radio guys, and they had a get together at a pub in downtown Charlotte, and we went there one night. Our son had just been born, and we took him with us. He was really little, but we went to that pub. When we got there, somebody was like, "Oh, Cam Newton's inside." As we were going in, Cam Newton walks out. I'm a big dude, but Cam Newton's even bigger, so I look up at him, and he holds the door for my wife. My wife says, "Thank you." He goes, "Yep, not a problem." And then I walk in. He's holding the door for me, and then I look up, and me and him lock eyes. I'm wearing a Jags hat, too, at the time. And I know he sees the Jags hat, and he looks at me like, is this guy going to ask for a picture or anything? And I didn't. I just looked him straight in the eyes. Didn't even say thank you. I just looked up at him and just kept, and I just slid through. That's it. That's it. That's my story. That's my Cam Newton story. Achane, Robinson, Hall, Dobbins. I got studs for my running backs, but average for wide receivers. Yeah, Cam Newton's a very big guy. I met Cam in the brief time he was at Florida backing up Tebow. Nice. I will say Cam Newton looked a little sad that I didn't ask for a picture or anything. The crazy thing is too, you know all the crazy outfits Cam Newton wears, like out in public and on TV and all this stuff. Dude was wearing a pair of black basketball shorts and a plain white T-shirt and like a baseball hat. That was it. Wasn't wearing anything crazy. Now this was 2017, so I don't know if he was still, if he was in that crazy phase or not, wearing the crazy outfits. I remember Newton hurting players for Auburn. Cam Newton was a great player, college and pros, man. It's crazy after that fumble in the Super Bowl and that loss. Just Cam Newton was never the same after that, man. That had to have been devastating. Don't talk about the Panthers Super Bowl. Hey, listen, I watched them lose to New England back in 2004. I was 14 at the time. And then watched that one happen. So, I mean, at least the Panthers have gotten to 2 Super Bowls. Jags have been to 3 AFC Championship games. Can't quite punch it in yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, 2004 Super Bowl, I think it was. Pats, Panthers. Casey. Yeah. Yeah. Jake Delhomme era. Yep. Every commercial here in North Carolina was just Jake Delhomme, auto commercials. Bojangles was like every other commercial. It was Jake Delhomme, Bojangles. Every other commercial, man. It was a crazy time to be a North Carolinian when Jake Delhomme was the QB. 3 championship games, 1 was stolen from us. Yep. Have we lost to the Patriots every AFC championship game? Am I right about that? Titans. That's right. That's right. 99. The Rams, the year they lost to the Rams in the Super Bowl. Jay. I remember that game because my mom, again, she loves the Titans. She hasn't watched. She stopped watching NFL football when I'm blanking on his name. We've talked about it before. Who was the QB that passed away? His girlfriend did it. Steve McNair. Steve McNair. She loved Steve McNair, man. That was her guy. She was devastated when that happened. Devastated. Remembering Fred Taylor and Moss' crazy rookie year. If it wasn't for Moss, Fred would have won Rookie of the Year. I love both players, definitely two in my top 10 favorite players. Yeah, I love Randy Moss too, man. Growing up, I mean, of course, I've got my Freddie T jersey there, but I got to get me a Moss jersey for sure. I love the old school Vikings jerseys as well. Back in the 90s, 2000s era Vikings. Believe it or not, Jacksonville is the 10th biggest city in the U.S. If they find any success, watch the Jags bandwagoners take off. If I'm not mistaken, Jacksonville is the largest city in America landmass-wise, correct? Steve Air McNair, 1999. What a season for you guys. Jimmy, Keenan, Fred, Mark, all wins except 3 losses. The same team. I know. It's crazy. That's what starts rivalries, though. Panthers could be good if Bryce was taller and O-line would block. We would be a dangerous team. Yeah, maybe it's about time to start thinking about, somebody new here soon. Music City missed call. It was a forward pass. No, it wasn't. Oh, man. Okay, bigger cities in Alaska. Okay. Lakeland, nice. We're actually moving down to the Davenport area. Actually looking at some houses in Lake Mary down in Florida. Mike is back. Mike, did we tell you we're moving down there? Next year? What's up, Marcus? Looking for an apartment. Let's go. Yep. I'm from Charlotte, man. I'm about 30 minutes north of Charlotte. Moved here 9 years ago from Tampa. Fayetteville. Okay. Yeah, I've been out that way multiple times. A lot of times for work back in the day. Moving into a place next year. Yep, we'll be down there next year as well. Mike, we'll get to see each other more often. Alaska ain't a U.S. state. Try to change my mind all you want. I'm not going to try to change your mind. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe, man. Yeah, how's the city, Mike? How are they feeling down there? Going to be near Legoland. I've never been to Legoland. We'll probably go. Game starts at 8:15 for us, Marcus. Alaska is Canada with American laws. Jay, I couldn't tell you, man. I've never been a huge basketball guy. When the whole Hornets to Bobcats back to Hornets thing happened, I don't even really know. I couldn't even tell you years when all that happened either. Mahomes is the leading rusher for the Chiefs. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that's going to play out tonight. See how our defense can handle that. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see any and all full updates for the games coming up. So as an Oilers fan, I envy the Browns and Hornets who lost their original team but still got a second chance. Here we go. I'll show you something here. Oh, I don't even have to do anything. It's already there. Panthers and Oilers are playing behind me on Madden 96. So there you go. That's crazy. We've been talking about Panthers and now Oilers, and that's who's playing. It's crazy to see. Oilers are winning 7-0 in that game. It's already 1 p.m. We're pushing into the afternoon. How long have I been live? Almost 2 hours. Holy shit. See, time's flying when we get to have fun a little bit. Talk about the game. Can the Jets ever win in prime time Sunday afternoon or in Europe? Man, Jets. It's crazy. I like Aaron Glenn. I think I don't know. I don't know what's going on down there, man. I don't think Justin Fields was the way to go for them. They've got some really good players on that team. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Their left side of their O-line is new this year, and both basically rookies, Josh Hines Allen and Armstead, going to eat tonight. I can't wait, man. We got 7 hours, boys. 7 freaking hours. Remember, I will be live for the game tonight. We're also going to be hanging out in the Discord. If you are not a member of the Discord, join. We're going to be hanging out. You guys know it's always a good time in the Discord. It's always a good time in the streams. Join up. Panthers scored a touchdown. Look, did they score a touchdown? No, Oilers did. It's 13-0. 13-0. Oilers are winning that one right now, currently. I will not be on the new app tonight, but yes, join the new app. But I'm not going to be live on there tonight. Starting next weekend, I will be live on Playback and on YouTube. Every stream every week. So, did you build your PC? If so, what parts you put in it? Yes, I did build my PC. I've got an i9 12400K processor. I've got an Asus motherboard. It's like a Z something. I don't know. It's a 2 gig card. I've got 64 gigabytes of RAM. Corsair RAM. And the graphics card, actually, my brother gave me this graphics card. It's a Radeon. I've mixed a little bit. I've got Intel and I've got a Radeon graphics card, but I don't exactly know which graphics card this is. I had a 3070 Ti in it, which I gave to Sheila. 3080 Ti. 3080 Ti that I gave to Sheila. It's now in her PC. Do you think there's going to be more red than teal in the stands tonight? Absolutely not. I think the city's going to turn out tonight, man. That game looks real. Does it? I've actually got another PC over there that I'm not using. I'm going to get a Raspberry Pi, and I'm going to hook it up to the tube TV behind me. But this other PC that I've got, I'm going to rebuild and give it to Booker. Last time we were mad at the Jags, the Dobbs game. Oh yeah, the Dobbs game. That was a rough game. No, T-Law was awful in the first quarter. Then he slowly started to get a little bit better in the second quarter. And then that second half, man, Trevor, best game of his life. And we know that season, man, Trevor was playing fantastic football. He needs to get back to that. Panthers scored this time? Nope, it's still 0. What happened to the Bills last night? It's difficult to stay undefeated in the NFL, especially going up against a rival, a division rival. Patriots wanted it more. Pat's QB looking like a young version of Allen. Yeah. Listen, I think a lot of these good young quarterbacks are going to be great. I think Bo Nix is going to develop and play really good football. Drake May is going to be great. I love Jordan Love and Jaden Daniels. I called that one last year. I know they're having a little bit of a shaky year, but I think Jaden Daniels is gonna be great. Jordan Love's fantastic though. My brother's a Packers fan. I think they hit great with him. Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, all that, man. They've done a good job hitting on quarterbacks. Yeah, there's no more undefeated teams. Jags have a chance to lock in tonight and be at the top of the AFC. Vrabel drove me nuts and still does. Play Hindy more. Dude is the best position player on their offense. Turn that game off. It's embarrassing. It's good. It's good background. It's good background. Yeah, Jackson Dart. I think that how's his Scatabo, that fumble. They could have won that game. The game, when I looked at the score, I was like, wow, New Orleans did that to them. And then when I went back and actually watched what happened, it was a lot closer of a game. And then that Scatabo fumble really hurt them bad. Mike Vrabel's a good coach. Just look at the Titans now. It took them Arizona fumble before running into the end zone and Ward interception. The Cardinals fumbled backwards into that end zone. Yeah, Cardinals kind of sold that game last night or yesterday. Still remember playing Techno's Super Bowl and putting Deion Sanders from the Falcons as my running back. Couldn't stop him. So I loved NFL Blitz, but really my favorite football game was NFL Street. And I have NBA Street. It's over there for PS2. I had NFL Street, and I don't know where it's at, but I got something cool. Hold on. This is from my childhood. I have kept this the entire time. It is my NFL Street football. But I'll go outside, get my exercise in, and I'll throw this bad boy around. Oh, I can give away memberships tonight. I can't. I'm gonna do it tonight. I can give away 10 memberships tonight, guys. I'm gonna give away 10 memberships tonight during the game. So come hang out for a chance to get a membership. Can use some cool emojis we've got on the channel. Hope the Jags beat the brakes off the Chiefs, just so I can hear what excuse the national media will have to dismiss the Jags again. Yeah, they'll always have something, man. Don't really need one this time. There it is. Duval. Yeah, we do a lot of stuff on this channel, man, and in the Discord. We do pick'ems. We do our pick'em show on Tuesdays. I'm live on Sundays for the games. We do primetime games. You know, I do hangouts like this. We chat in the Discord all the time. Join everything we've got going on, man. It's just all fun. Yep. Yep, Playback is a fairly new streaming service. They're sports forward. It's a good idea to wear a hat over your headphones so you don't get a headset dent on your head. Well, I'm really only wearing a hat because I took a shower last night and I laid in bed when my hair was still wet. And now I've been wearing a hat, so my hair is just crazy. I would not be wearing a hat if that didn't happen. Oh yeah, the pig squeal. I can't run routes anymore because I got bad legs, but I got a freaking cannon for an arm. I need somebody to run routes. Booker plays football with me sometimes, but this football is a little bit too rough for him to catch sometimes. Oh, we should clip the squeal to the soundboard, absolutely. Okay, there, Uncle Rico. That's how I feel, man. I could throw it over them there mountains. Come on, 4:30, get off work. Thank God for AirPods. Listen, I'm here for you guys that unfortunately have to work today. At least I can be here chatting with you guys to make the day a little bit better. Is Booker a Jags fan? Yeah, he's 8. He's not as into football, but he's gaining interest in it. I'm not forcing it on him. You know, when he starts watching and gaining interest, a little bit more interest, then we'll start to get him watching more and more and stuff like that. But yeah, much appreciated. Yep, that's what I'm here for. And that's what it was. That's what it was when I started doing this. Really, it was because, you know, I had free time and I just wanted a hangout spot. Better to stay busy than be bored with too much time to think. Absolutely. Good thing I'm too young for a job and I'm on fall break. Enjoy school while you can. Booker's fall break is next week. He's got 5. It's a short break, but he's got 5 days off of school. I like having him around the house, though. Football's the devil. I can't sling this one in the house, but that's why I got my other one. Yeah, Kelsey always seems to get those. Just it always seems like he's wide open. Doesn't matter who they play, and he always gets like 15 yards. Sprinkler system went off at my kid's school and it flooded the place. He got a free week off of school. That sucks for them. Hopefully they had good insurance on the place. Listen, I'm always thinking of I might actually cut that off behind me. It's freaking out. I'm gonna have to adjust my I'm gonna have to adjust the lighting and the camera settings for tonight. But I'm always looking for an excuse to get Booker out of school, man. When I can. But if he ever has like a good streak at school where he has good attendance or something, then I'll go get him early from school. Like at like 1 o'clock, they're counted as a full day. So sometimes I'll go pick him up at 1 o'clock just to get him out of school, just so I've got somebody to hang out with. You should have epilepsy warning for that TV in the back. I should. I should. The crazy thing is, I have seizures, but I don't have epileptic seizures, so that doesn't affect me. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Usually it doesn't do that. I gotta fix the ISO on my camera settings, which I guess I could have done that currently. It makes me seem brighter though. See, how bright do I look right now after adjusting that? Black and Teal, appreciate it, man. I'll be live again tonight, and I post videos and I'm live all the time, so would be cool to see you back. Have a good one. Keep getting hyped up for tonight. flashing lights sometimes scare me. I think it just depends on my mood. So you probably don't like the Halloween season. Josh needs his record sack tonight. I guess he doesn't need it tonight. It'd be nice. But he's got all season. He'll get it. I love Halloween with my eyes closed. We just went to Scarewinds 2 weekends ago, and that's all it is, man. It's just flashing lights and fog machines. All right, I'm gonna have to eat soon, so I gotta decide something. Am I gonna be on until 1:30, chatting more football, or am I gonna be on until 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock, my absolute latest. What do you guys say? Ding Dong says 2. Eric says, nah, get out of here. Yeah, I'll be back on at 7 o'clock. I'll be streaming at 7 now. I will be probably in the Discord a little early, getting things ready, so. Yeah, I'll be, Booker gets off school. He'll be home around 4. I'll spend some time with him, and then probably around 6:30, I'll start setting everything up, getting ready for 7. Pick 6 on Patrick would be nice. We've gotten a lot of picks this season, but no pick 6s. We need to get one. Yeah, the game will start 5:15 your time. Jordan Lewis is locked down this year. One of the best free agent signings we've ever had. Not the best, but one of the best so far. The dude is... I mean, even if he stopped performing, I feel like at this point he's already performed so much that covers the rest of the year. Now, I would love for him to keep going, but yeah, dude's crazy. Worthy's the only receiver that scares me on that team. That and Travis Kelce. And I'm not even that overly worried about Kelce. Better than we signed A.J. Boye. That's to be seen. He has the potential, yes. He has that potential. My profile picture is actually an AI image. I made it myself. Yeah, it looks like some brain rot stuff that my son watches. No offense to your profile picture. I'm not throwing shade, but it looks like brain rot characters, or it looks like some of those characters that he watches. It is. Okay, there you go. See? There you go. All right, Marcus, we'll see you then. Congrats on guessing. There's no guessing when my son is legitimately all about brain rot stuff. I would be concerned about Booker watching stuff like that, but he's very self-aware that stuff is just silly. Like, I brought something up to him one time, and he said, "Dad, don't worry." He said, "Don't worry." He said, "This is just," he said, "it's just stupid." He said, "It's just fun." And I was like, okay, I understand. Ding dong dong ding. That's how I got my name. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. All right, boys. It is now, well, it's 1:29, but by the time I finish talking, does Booker play Steal a Brain Rot on Roblox? Yes, he plays that, and he plays Brain Rot Evolution. I know this because he got me to play it with him multiple times. So I have played those games. But I'm hopping off here. I'm hopping off the stream. I will be back tonight. I'm going to go live at 7 o'clock, but I will be in the Discord hanging out around 6 o'clock. So again, join the Discord. Come hang out with us. I appreciate all of you guys. We will see you tonight. And give you a little
Duval.
for the boys. See you guys later. Goodbye.